Hi, I'm James. I'm a Christian, husband, father, employee, and email addict. That's right, I'm not proud of it, but I'm an email addict. When I graduated college and joined a consulting firm, my email addiction got out of control. I would check my email all the time, even before I got out of the bed in the morning, and consequently, my prayer life suffered. Maybe you've had this same experience in your life. Fast forward 2 years, and I was at my spiritual, emotional, and physical low point. So, I had this idea that I would stop making excuses and use email for me instead of against me. I began to write short prayers, and I scheduled them to be emailed back to me each morning. Now, at first I was a little embarrassed because I was literally praying a prayer that I had written just a few days before, but the prayer slowly got better and better, and after a while I had a bona fide routine of daily morning prayer. So, I mentioned this daily email approach in casual conversation with a few friends, and I found out that I wasn't alone. Other people confessed that their prayer life was suffering due to their individual overwhelm with their jobs or their family or their careers, and a couple of them asked me to just copy them to the emails. The initial reaction was positive. People enjoyed the fact that they had a consistent daily routine of prayer, and even having just 4 people on the list expecting an email from me every day made me a whole lot more accountable. So I began studying the Bible for inspiration and searching for more prayer ideas. And then one of my friends asked if a friend of his could be added to the list. So even though I didn't know this person, I was pretty excited to add them. So I only mention this because what happened next was more of a blessing than I could have ever expected. One day, I got a reply asking the group to pray for one of the members' daughters. So I put this request in the next day's email and sent it out like normal. Well, people loved it, and others began to do the same thing whenever prayer requests came up in their life. So basically, we had formed a small prayer community, and really the only common bond was belief in God and a daily prayer in our inbox. Now, since then, we've upgraded to a professional email newsletter software. So what had started as an ugly text email with a bunch of carbon copy line entries now has images and looks great on desktops and mobile devices. So what is Prayers for Strength? It's basically daily prayers sent straight to your inbox. You check them at your normal time. Now, most everyone has at least one time of the day that they consistently check email. Most people, it's in the morning or the first thing at work, but it's a strategic approach to a spiritual discipline. Now, what is Prayers for Strength not? Well, I promise you it won't be over your head, and it won't be filled with advertisements. So, why should you join? Well, put simply, it encourages you to pray. We're capitalizing on that normal daily event of checking email, and we're using it to encourage our prayer lives. Now, prayer is one of the most important ways that we can communicate with God, yet most people don't make time to do it, and almost nobody is strategic enough about it to cover multiple topics and have a group to share their prayer requests with. You can reply to any email to make a prayer request to the entire community. Now, it can be a request for you, it can be for someone else, it can be very specific, or it could even be anonymous if you'd prefer it that. So, why should you join? Part 2. Well, another reason is because I strongly believe in the spiritual discipline of tithing. So, I will be giving at least 10% of the revenue from this newsletter to a church, Christian ministry, or Christian charity of a member's choice. So how this works is every member that's been there for 3 months or more, they get a vote. If you refer to someone who also becomes a member, you get 3 additional votes. And twice per year, 2 people will be randomly chosen, and then they will get to determine if they want to send the money to a church or a ministry or a Christian charity of their choice. So, join our community. Make a commitment to daily prayer in your life, and join our community. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can cancel anytime after that. This isn't a joke. I seriously want to make this zero risk for you. It's been such a blessing to me that I don't want even the smallest risk to be a barrier to you. And we take your privacy and your email address seriously. So, what I can promise you is that you'll find great service with a strong community, and you will certainly strengthen your prayer life. Just click the button below this video to join our newsletter and our community. Thanks.